So, a couple of us requested this evening that we're looking for some release in the neck space, the shoulder space, as well as the upper back. So, it's right in my realm. I'm just recovering from all that. So, I'm going to show you some of my favorite things that I've done, as well as some things that I've just learned as well. So, let's go ahead and start in that seated pose in the middle of your mat. You're going to bring your hands onto your knees. You can drop your chin down to your chest. I'm going to close your eyes for a moment of grounding. As your mind and body begins to settle in, so to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax the shoulders away from your ears. Drawing another breath into your body. And exhale, relax your arms. Take another deep belly breath in. And as you exhale, relax your hands. Just breath by breath, start to deepen the body of your breath. Taking that deep breath in and a slow breath out. We're going to bring your hands into the center palms to touch. And wherever life brought you, wherever life went today, come back to this present moment. And take this time to set an intention for your practice. And if you need a guide for this intention, just let it be love. May love guide you in this practice onto yourself or in a dedication to someone who needs that love. Okay. Start to roll your head up slightly, blink your eyes open, a soft gaze. Let's begin our practice here. We're going to lower the hands down onto your knees, starting from the neck space. We're going to drop your chin down to your chest. And just very gently inhale, roll your left ear to your left shoulder. Slowly rolling your head back. And as you exhale, roll the right ear to right shoulder, drawing your chin back to your chest. We're going to deepen that breath in, rolling your head to the left. Take it all the way back. And then exhale, softly release to your right. Let's do that one more time. Taking a breath in, rolling your head to the left side. As you exhale, softly surrender to your right. The chin to your chest. We're going to reverse to the right side. Inhale, roll your head to the right and back. Exhale, come down to the left. Connect your breath here. Breathing in, we're taking it to the right. Breathe out, and let's come down to your left. Last one. Take a breath in, roll your head to the right. The breath out to release to your left. Chin coming back towards the chest. And we're going to start to round into your back. Our seated cat and cow. So you're really feeling the back space of your body here. And then as you flow your breath in, start to move your chest and chin forward, slightly gazing up towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, go ahead and start to round back, dropping your chin back to your heart. And you're going to deepen the breath in and just feel the light flowing into your heart space. And then exhale, we honor your mind and your heart by rounding your back. Taking the next breath in, feel your mind open up as you look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, surrender in, honor the thoughts you have. So that one last time. Inhale, float your energy forward. Feel that slight compression to the low back. And release. Start to round in, letting it feel good. And then slowly lift your head up, lengthen through the crown of your head. I'm going to inhale, take the arms up towards the sky. When the palms touch, just gently look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, guide your gaze and your hands down to the heart center. You're going to interlace the fingers, push your palms forward, and gently round your back, dropping your head down. And we're going to reverse that. Bring your hands back into prayer. Send your energy up towards the sky. And then when you exhale, push your palms out to the side, into the air, coming back down towards the mat. And we're going to do that 2 more times. A slight heat flow. Inhale, floating your arms up towards the sky. Looking up towards the palms, and you're going to guide your gaze and hands down to the heart center. Interlacing the fingers, pushing your energy forward as you round into your back. And then reverse out. Come back into a prayer to the heart to send your positive energy up towards the ceiling. And then rotate the palms out, press down through the air. Woo, let's do that one more time. Take the breath in, cycle the arms up. And then exhale, guide that energy down to your heart space. Interlace the fingers, push your palms forward, round your back. And then release, draw the hands back to the heart center, energize upwards. Rotating the palms outside so you can slowly rotate down. Let's add on. You're going to inhale, circle the arms up one more time. This time, interlace the fingers already. The palms are facing towards your head. And you're going to carry the back of your palms to the back of your head. Take a moment here so you can rotate the elbows out towards the left and right. Feel your shoulder blades squeezing in. And then lean the back of your head into the palms. You can close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And gently lift your head up. We're going to draw the elbows in towards your head. And now use your hands and the weight of your arms to stretch the back of your neck, dropping your chin down. As you can start to see your breath, feel your breath, feeling your breath guide towards the back of your head and your neck. And then release, roll your head up, let the elbows fly out towards the side. You're going to extend the arms up towards the ceiling. Start to circle out the wrist space as you roll your arms back down. All right. So let's take the arms up one more time, going deeper into your neck space. So take a breath in, rise your arms up. Notice if you start to shrug the shoulders up to the ears. If you do, on that exhale, drop your shoulders down. Release that tension from your upper trap. And you're going to lower the left hand down and very gently just bend into the left elbow. Stretch that right arm over your right ear. And then slowly lift your gaze up towards the ceiling, helping you rotate the right shoulder back to open your heart. Okay, and inhale, let's release that. From here, gently lower the right arm down. Start to bend the right elbow. Take your time. Feel this opening to the left side of your body. And then very gently spin your gaze up towards the ceiling. Feel yourself rotating this left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. And let's breathe. For 3, for 2, for 1. And let's release up. You're going to carry the left hand down. You're going to hold it there. And now drop your right hand to the left ear. You're going to start to guide that right ear down towards the right shoulder, coming into a neck stretch. And just close your eyes. Let it feel good. And very gently drop your chin down towards the right chest. Use your right hand, guide the head down a little more. Feel the deeper stretch coming into a different place to the left neck, coming all the way down to that left shoulder space. Taking another 2 breaths here. Okay, bring your gaze back forward. This time, I want you to lift and turn your chin towards the ceiling. Your head's still down to the right. You're just turning your head up towards the ceiling. And then use your right hand, guide the head down a little more, perhaps walking your left hand further out to the left. So when I had my neck injury and my shoulder injury, these were some of the deeper stretches that I had to work into to start to release some of the tensions between the muscles that connect from the baseline of your skull all the way down to the shoulders. All right, very gently release your head back to center. If you need to take any head rolls at this time, it might be a good time. That was a really deep stretch. Now let's go ahead and explore that right side. So we're going to float the arms up towards the sky. I'm going to bring the right hand down. I like to come onto my fingertips. And then I'm going to bring my left hand to my right ear, start to guide my left ear down towards that left shoulder. And just close your eyes. Bring your awareness to the sensation of the stretch. Let's go into that phase two. You're going to drop your chin down towards that left chest. Use your left hand, guide your head down a little more. So you'll notice the placement of where you place the right hand along the right side of your body will kind of either soften the stretch or make it a little deeper in terms of extension. So feel free to play around with that. Okay, start to slowly rotate your head back forward. And now this time, so you can look up towards the ceiling with your head still tilted to the left. At this point, bring your left hand back towards your head. Start to guide it down for a deeper stretch. Adjust the right hand further away from your body if you like. I'm going to close your eyes. Find your breath. Okay, just release that left hand down. Slow, roll the head back, taking any head rolls or movements that feels good for your body. And once you come back to center, let's start to work into those shoulder space. So you're gonna take the arms up. Now I want you to lower the right hand down behind your back, between your shoulder blades. Carry the left hand onto that right elbow. And now before we deepen into the stretch, notice how the back of your head rests towards that right forearm. So you can lean your head back a little more so you're lengthening your spine, drawing your chin away from your chest. And then very gently use that left hand, guide that right elbow further to the left. Now, option one, you can stay here if you like to go deeper. I'm going to start to bring my left hand using my index and thumbs, wrapping it around my right wrist and with my right palm forward. Then I'm going to slowly use my left hand, starting to guide that right arm further over to the left. Continuously pushing the back of my head into my arms so I'm not dropping my chin down and rounding my spine. There you go, beautiful. And then very slowly rotate it up. Slowly rotate the wrist down. Take a couple shoulder rolls if it feels good. And we're going to deepen onto that left side. Circle the arms up towards the sky. We're reversing, so you're dropping the left hand behind your back between your shoulder blades. Carrying the right hand to that left elbow. And just very gently, so you can lift your chin away from your chest, lengthen your spine. And then guide that right hand, taking that left elbow further to the right. And hold it here just for a few breaths. At this time, if you'd like to go deeper, you can start to slide that right hand down to the left wrist, using your index and thumb to hold your wrist, and you're going to start to carry that left hand, left arm further to the right. Okay, and we're going to release once again, giving some love to the wrist space, rolling into your shoulders as you like. I'm going to do one more stretch into the shoulders before we flow into our yoga poses. So this one is one that I do for shoulder mobility. It creates complete rotation and internal and external rotation to your shoulder joint. So if you have tight shoulders, if you have tight upper back, it begins to soften and release that space by generating heat and movement without bearing any weight. So from here, I want to bring my hands forward. My palms are facing in at shoulder width. Now at this point, you're going to inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky. Palms are still facing in. The moment they rise up towards the ceiling, I'm going to rotate my palms out. My thumbs are forward, my pinkies towards the back wall. And then as I start to rotate back and down, I'm going to keep rolling my thumbs down towards the mat, creating internal rotation to my shoulders. And I'm going to flip my palms up and then reverse. External rotation, palms up towards the ceiling. And then when you rotate forward, let the thumbs rotate down, creating internal rotation to the shoulders. Let's reverse that. Palms facing in and inhale, rise. External rotation, flip your palms out and then rotate back and down. The moment the thumbs touch towards the floor, then rotate your palms forward. You can feel the external rotation in your shoulders and then rise back and up. And then slowly thumbs down, creating internal rotation as you roll through your body forward. Let's do that one more time. Palms facing in and inhale, rise up. Flip your palms out and then gently push and rotate back and down. Continue to rotate the thumbs down towards the mat. External rotation, flip your palms out and then inhale, rise up and back. Once it rises to the ceiling, let the palms face out, thumbs point down, and then release down for that internal rotation. Beautiful. You can start to rest your hands onto your knees. And let's go ahead and get started with our gentle, gentle flow. You're going to come onto your hands and knees. I'm going to navigate around my mat for different angles in today's practice so you can see where the back side of my body is. So when you come onto your hands and knees, make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulder joints at shoulder width. Your knees are underneath the hip joints. Now just take a moment here. We're going to shift the shoulders over the wrist, tuck your toes in, and then drop your hips down to that left heel. And then inhale, rotate your shoulders over the wrist, and then reverse, hips over down to that right heel. Inhale, shoulders forward. Exhale, roll the hips over to the left heel. And start to move into your own body, just starting to wake up all the joints within your body here. Okay, let's come back for that tabletop pose. You can uncurl your toes in our cat and cow pose. When you inhale, lift your chest and chin forward. Notice how I'm slightly arching my low back. And then gently release, dropping your chin down to the chest, curling that tailbone down. And then on your inhale, open your chin and heart space forward. And then exhale, round into your back. You're going to repeat this motion at your own breath. Guiding the breath in to lift your chest and chin forward. And when you exhale, reverse and round your back. Okay. Let's go ahead and come back to our tabletop. We're going to start in thread and needle. So the basis of thread and needle is you're going to come into a very gentle twist for nourishing your low back, but always pay attention to your knees. You always want to keep the knee joints underneath the hips. So if you need to readjust, go ahead and take this time. I like to tuck my toes in to feel a stronger grip and connection to my mat. And now put your body weight into the right hand. You're going to rotate the left arm up. Let's flow this 3 times. So 2 times we're not coming all the way down. So when you exhale, just take the left arm through your right arm like mine, and we're gonna hold it here. And then when you inhale, open the left arm up towards the sky. We're gonna do that 1 more time. And exhale, thread. And the last one, inhale, float up. This time we're gonna come down to the mat. So when you thread that left arm completely through, come down to your left shoulder, rest the left ear down to the mat. At this time, my right hand is in front of my face. So I'm using this time here to really push into my right hand. See if I can slowly rotate my right shoulder back. Feel that nice, juicy twist coming into your body. And option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, open that right arm up towards the ceiling. Option 3, you're gonna take that right hand behind your low back. And we're gonna close your eyes, enjoying a good minute just to give some love to your lower back here. Okay. Start to bring the right hand back onto the floor. Gently push your body back up onto the hands and knees. Go ahead and take a few cat and cows on your own just to release into the low back. Okay, so let's move on to the other side. Start to adjust your knees underneath the hip space. Start to bring your body weight to the left hand, and let's go ahead and inhale. Rise that right arm up. And exhale, take the right arm through, just enjoying a twist here. And we're gonna inhale, open the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, throw the right arm through. And last one, inhale, open. And exhale, let's come all the way down. You can come down to that right shoulder. Let the right ear touch the mat first. And once you start to feel that adjustment with the left hand next to your body, maybe start to align your knees underneath the hip space again if you like, creating space for the belly. And then pushing into your left hand, feel that left shoulder rotate back. You can turn your gaze up towards the ceiling. And option 1, we stay here. Option 2, rotate the left hand up towards the ceiling. And option 3, you're going to take the left hand behind your back. Such a good pose to nourish your low back. But as with every twist we ever do in practice, it's also a gentle way to detoxify the body. So take another 2 breaths, but now in your belly. And let's release, bring the left hand down. And let's rise your body up, coming onto hands and knees for cat and cow at your own pace. Okay. So let's come back for that tabletop pose. From here, you're going to slowly come down towards the mat. I'm going to move myself further back so you can really see me when I come down to the floor. And you're going to start to make your way coming down onto the forearms first. And then go ahead and just slide and scoot your body back until your belly touches the floor. Now coming into what we call a Sphinx pose, a gentle compression to your low back. Now look down to your hands and elbows to make sure they're at shoulder width and your elbows are stacked right underneath that shoulder joint. Now imagine you're trying to scooch or stretch or reach your chest forward between your upper arms, creating slight length to the lower spine. And then push your forearms into the floor. Slightly lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. And we're going to hold it here for 3 deep breaths. Okay, start to lower your body completely down towards the mat until belly and chest touches the floor. Arms out, turn your head to the right. Okay, so we're going to come into another deep shoulder stretch known as open wing pose. So I'm going to show it from the front view. I'm going to start on the left side. So look at my left arm. I'm going to bring my left arm out, palms facing down. I'm going to bring my left ear down to the floor. My right hand is next to my right chest with elbows up. And from here, I'm going to bend my right knee. So from a side view, that looks like, oh, my wall's just short. Give me a second. So from here, I'm going to bend my right knee, pick up and rotate my right knee up, and place my right hand behind my left leg. Now, before I go any deeper into that left shoulder space, I want to see if I can rotate the right knee up towards the ceiling, creating that external rotation into the right hip. And now, depending on how tight your shoulders are, you're going to use the help of your right hand to slowly roll your body towards the left. You should feel this towards the outside of your left chest, the outer caps of your left shoulder. If you can hold it here, you can start to reach the right arm up towards the sky. Or you can bring the right hand back for that half bind. And just close your eyes. You're gonna hold it here for about a good minute. Okay, let's bring that right hand back down to the floor. And just go ahead and just very slowly roll back onto your belly. You're going to turn your head over to the left. Let the arms just rest next to your hips. You can soften out the shoulders. Take a few breaths. All right, let's go ahead. Start to come on to the other side. So you want to stretch that right arm out to the right, and your palms are facing down. Bring the right ear down to the mat, left hand next to your chest, left elbow hugging tight to your body. I'm going to start from adjusting from the lower body. So from a side view, my right arm is out, my left hand's next to my chest, and I'm going to bend my left knee, lift my left knee up, continue to rotate it back until my left foot plants behind my right leg. I'm going to use this time here, just start to rotate my left knee towards the ceiling, kind of feeling that left external rotation happening in my left hip. And then very ever so gently, when you use my left hand, I can start to roll my body to the right just as much as I can tolerate. If you can hold it here, then reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. Your option 3 is a half bind, taking the left hand behind your low back. And let's close your eyes. And just listen. Listen to the body of your breath. Okay, let's bring the left hand back down to the mat. Slowly roll back onto your belly. Let the arms rest next towards your hips and just turn your head to the right. Okay. From here, I'm going to ask you to bring your chin onto the mat and walk your thumbs next to your chest, letting the elbows really hug tight into your body. And now we're going to come into a baby cobra. Try to refrain from pushing from your hands. Use the strength of your low back to rise. So just inhale, lift your head and the upper chest. And just exhale, release down. We're going to do that second time a little higher. Inhale, rise just a slightly higher. Feel the compression happening in the middle back instead of the lower back this time. And then exhale, release down. We're going to do that one more time. Take a breath in, rising your chest up. So you can keep hugging your elbows close to your body for 3, 2, 1. Child's pose, knees on the floor. Just very gently press your body up. Start to guide your knees wider than your hips. Let the big toes touch and just walk your hands back until your hips sit down onto your heels. And then start to extend, extending your arms to the top of your mat. Resting your head down to the floor. I'm going to take about 2 minutes here. So every time we come back onto this mat, we start to unlock parts of our body. And the idea that we stretch and open our body is very much like we're releasing tension. And the heat that you feel is coming from unlocking that tension, that tightness. But in a more symbolic meaning, when we come back onto this mat to unlock our bodies, in the very subtle ways, we're also unlocking our minds and unlocking our hearts. We'll take the next couple deep breaths just to let everything go. You're going to slowly start to walk both your hands over to the left side. And then gently walk your hands back to center, come over to the right. And release, come back towards the center. With your eyes closed, I want you to bring your hands towards your knees. Very, very slowly, keep rolling your body up, letting the knees come side by side, allowing your head to rise up at the very last moment. Letting the hands just rest onto your thighs. And begin to take 3 grounding breaths on your own. Let's roll your head up. You're going to swing your legs towards the top of your mat. Placing the feet forward, you're going to start to use your hands on the sides just to adjust your sitting bones. And then from here, point your toes, stretch out the front side of your feet. Let the hands rotate back, fingertips pointing the back of your mat. And start to feel your shoulders rolling behind your upper back as you push your chest forward. And then very slowly, you can start to lean your head back. You don't have to drop your head all the way back, just enough to feel the chest opening. For a deeper opening, you can go ahead and drop your head all the way back if your neck is okay. To add a little movement, you can rock the ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. And release, roll your head up. In one fell swoop, you're going to inhale, scoop your arms forward and up towards the sky. Flex into your feet and exhale, forward fold. Just close your eyes here, guiding you into another yin pose for another minute or so. To focus on your breath. You can guide your breath a little deeper inwards to your body. Perhaps feeling your breath in the lower back. So much so that when you breathe in, you can feel the breath rise through the lower back space, inflating that lower back up. And when you exhale, you can start to feel the breath just start to sink back towards the belly. And release, start to roll your entire body up. And we're going to bring the soles of your feet together, coming into bound angle pose. So one of my favorite notes about this posture is if you have tight hips, tight inner thighs, maybe glide your heels away from your pelvic bone. It'll give you an easier forefold to the low back and that opening space. If you have a practice where you like to go deeper, I'm always drawing my heels closer towards my pelvic bone, letting my knees ground towards the earth as much as I can. And let's grab the tops of your feet. Really inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And exhale, start to bend your elbows. You can keep the elbows close to your waist or even open them out towards the left and right. Your choice. And an effort to just relax the body here and make sure you're dropping your chin to your chest so the back of your head is nice and relaxed. For those of you looking to go deeper into your upper back and shoulders today, perhaps you can take the arms forward towards the top of your mat, keeping the hands at shoulder width. And release, start to guide your body up. And we're going to close the knees together. I'm going to do a side view for you guys as we're coming down onto your back. So start to scooch your body towards the top side of your mat, knees bent. I'm going to take my feet at hip width and just very gently, I'm going to roll all the way down onto my back. Now with our feet at hip width, start to walk your heels closer to your buttocks. Now bring your arms towards the sides of your hips, palms facing the floor. I'm going to take a breath in and just rise your hips up. You want to feel your chest pushing towards your chin. And now option one, stay here. Option two, interlace your fingers behind your lower back. Rotate each shoulder behind your upper back. And wherever we are today, start to push your arms and hands into the floor as a momentum to help you squeeze your glutes, lift the hips towards the ceiling. Now keep your chin to your chest. You want to protect your neck. And close your eyes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. I'm going to do this one more time. I want you to slowly push into your heels, lift the hips a little higher. And I can feel your glutes squeezing, so you can hug your knees a little closer so they're at hip width. For 3, 2, 1. Release your arms first. And then one vertebrae at a time, roll your body down. To balance out that back bend, I want you to curl both knees into your chest. Either hands to your knees or wrap your arms around your knees, hands to opposite forearms or elbows. Take a moment here. Okay. From here, stretch the left leg all the way down to the mat. Hug your right knee into your chest. Now slowly turn your head over to the right shoulder. You're going to stretch the right arm out to the right, right palm down. Use your left hand to guide the right knee over to the left side. Very, very gently, so you can start to roll your right hip above your left hip. So even if you have to move that right arm a little closer to your body to do so, that's fine. Let's just settle down here. Okay, let's bring that right knee back towards your chest. Hug the right knee towards the right shoulder. And go ahead and relax that left arm down towards the floor. Use your right hand, just keep hugging the right knee over towards the right side. This is going to be your option one. Option two, half happy baby. Flex your right foot, keep the right knee bent. You're rotating the soles of your right foot up towards the ceiling. And if you can't reach for your feet, let the right forearm hug behind your right thigh. If you can grab onto your feet, either grab onto your big toe or grab for the outside of your right foot. And you want to bend your right elbow so you can start to bring that right knee, bending it towards the right side of your mat. There you go. Let's close your eyes for 3 to 5 breaths. At the end of that last breath, I want you to just stretch the right leg all the way forward. Take a moment here and just stretch your arms all the way back, lengthening into your body. And then bring the arms back along the sides of your body. Let's come on to the other side. Hug the left knee towards your chest. We're going to turn your head over to the left shoulder. Release the left arm out to the left palm down. And use your right hand. Start to guide the left knee over to the right, really easing your way, walking your left hand closer if you need to, really guiding that left hip to stack above your right hip as much as you can. Now just settle in. Why don't you just close your eyes? Try to find one thing in your life, in this present moment, that radiates so much joy into your life. And whatever it might be, keep the thoughts of your mind on that one element that vibrates so strong, that flows, that joy into every breath you take. Let's bring the left knee back towards your chest. You're going to guide that left knee towards the left shoulder and just hug it down. At this time, we can lower the right arm down to the right side. If you like to feel movement in your breath, perhaps bring the right hand onto the lower right belly. And your option one is to just use the left hand to hug the left knee down towards that left side of your mat. And then option two, half happy baby, flexing your left foot. So soles of your left foot is up towards the ceiling. Left knee is bent at an angle. You can use that left forearm, wrap it behind your left thigh. Your option three, the full half happy baby. Use your index and middle finger, grab onto that left big toe. Or you can use your left hand, grab onto the left side of your left foot. And just close your eyes. Feel the belly breath just rise and fall to your hands. And slowly release. Go ahead and stretch the left leg all the way down towards the mat. I want you to stretch your arms all the way back. At this time, if you have any pillows around you, perhaps a blanket, it's a good time to start to prepare for your Shavasana. You can cover yourself with a blanket, or you can place the bolster or pillow underneath your knees so they're supporting your body. And as you're settling in, allow your toes to roll out to the left and right corners. You can soften your arm placement any way you like. The sides of your body, above your head. But just close your eyes. Back to your breath. For the very first time your day, give yourself permission, permission to just surrender to the silence, the sound of your breath. Very slowly, breathe deeper. Feel your breath flow within your body. Expanding your breath to every corners, from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Allow the deep release of your breath to relax your shoulders, to relax your arms, to relax your hands. As each breath passes through you, allow me to guide you back, movement by movement. Start to move into your fingertips. Move into your toes. And draw your arms behind your head. Bring your feet onto the mat, bending your knees. Very gently roll over to your favorite side. With our eyes closed tonight, when you're ready, come back up into a seated pose, resting your hands onto your knees. Perhaps this time we close this practice. Bring your hands on the mat before you. With your head bowed down, eyes closed. Give yourself space. Draw from the strength of your mouth. For whatever energy you seek, the mat you practice on is a sacred place of so much energy you can draw from the earth to the air. So take 3 deep breaths. Feel the energy channeling through the palms of your hands, vibrating higher through the arms into your heart space. As you find that vibration slowly radiating through your body, glide your palms together, bring it into your heart center. Thank you for joining me this evening, not only on this mat in this practice, but for you. You showed up to the mat for you. So my gratitude extends to you as you gave yourself an act of self-love and self-care. May the rest of your night bring forth joy and peace to your heart. And together, let's inhale, lift your head, open your eyes. Namaste.